Hi, Professor B here. We're going to be talking about facts, concepts, principles, procedures, and problems, as noted in your handout. 5 things: facts, concepts, principles, procedures, and problems. We're going to start with facts. Facts are things that are simply true. Things like the letters of the alphabet, the vocabulary of a foreign language, the formula for the molecular weight of a gas, trigonometric identities, things that are simply true. And face it, you have to learn a lot of facts. If you're studying medicine or healthcare, you have to learn the names of all the bones in the body, or the origins and insertions of the muscles. There's just a lot of stuff to learn. And yes, you could be all constructivist about it and socially construct the multiplication table. But frankly, it's easier to use flashcards. Behaviorism has its place. My eldest son, is a student of the Chinese language. He's now in his 5th year of the language here in 2013. And I remember getting up in the middle of the night, 1 o'clock in the morning, and he's there in the living room with his flashcards, going, Zhizhua, tractor, Zhizhua, tractor, making an association in his mind between the shape of the character and the sound of the word and the meaning of the word. And so there's this triangle, this 3-way association that he's getting down in his mind and using flashcards to do it. It's very time consuming, but it's actually the most efficient way to learn facts. Now, facts rarely exist in isolation. Usually they're part of a chain, sometimes a network, sometimes some sort of a structure, a grid, but facts usually exist in some sort of structure. So when you're teaching facts, teach the structure and teach it explicitly, because if you don't teach it explicitly, the students are going to come up with one on their own, and it's very likely to be incomplete or incorrect. So, how do we teach facts? We teach them in a structure. Case in point, the alphabet: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. And we teach them in chunks. We chunk things together. It makes it easier to learn. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. How old do you figure a kid is before he figures that L, M, N, O is not one letter? Okay? We learn things in chunks. And because we learn things in chunks and we learn things in structures, we rely on those structures to recall the facts. Quick, what's the 15th letter of the alphabet? Why would you memorize that? Okay, maybe you'd memorize that for fun. Right? If you're a musician, you probably know the first 7 letters of the alphabet, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then it starts over at A. If you're really into computer programming and you know hexadecimal, you can count up to H. H is 8, the 8th letter of the alphabet, but after that, the 15th letter of the alphabet, I don't know, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. P is the 15th letter of the alphabet. Unless you specifically memorize that, you have to use the structure, the fact chain, in order to bring that up. So explicitly teach the structure. Now, another technique that sometimes works for teaching facts, you have to be a little careful, is using humor. The molecular weight of a gas. The formula for the molecular weight of a gas is D, the density of the gas, times rho, the gas constant, times the temperature, divided by the pressure. Density times gas constant times the temperature divided by the pressure. I have not needed to know that since Jimmy Carter was president, but I can't forget it. Why? Because my chemistry prof, my freshman chemistry prof, said that he had a cat named Molecular Weight. And what does a cat do? A cat scratches dirt over pee. Now you can't forget it either. Sorry. Facts. Things that are simply true. They exist in a structure. They're connected. Chunk them together. Use humor sometimes. But be careful about that.